Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. So today, there's not going to be a lot of talking, just a lot of working. So go ahead, get your gloves on. Let's get going. I think I'm going to try to salvage this English ivy. I don't want to hurt the roots. Let's just... Whoa! So I want to transplant this ivy that was in the pot last year. I want to plant it. This is a kind of like a memorial. It has two lanterns at the top with a wind chime. It's like I think it's a 10-foot pole. I do have two Virginia creeper. You can see the vine right here that will come. There's one planted here, one on that side. So I think I want to plant it on this side, and maybe the ivy will grow up this wrap around, be really pretty. Good old Tennessee soil. So rocky. I guess it's called Tennessee red clay. Alright, that should be deep enough and wide enough for our buddy to fit in here. Now I'm just going to make those roots nice and snug and kind of backfill. Make sure it's all snug. I don't want any air pockets. And we'll see. She should be happy. Now this buckthorn, I think it's called Romulus. It's putting on some green too. We thought it died, but I think that, there's one right here. They're all coming out. So that's good. They get really tall. They'll be like a really pretty border. And I think in the fall, they turn bright yellow. I'll show you what they look like. This is the buckthorn right here. And we have, maybe 8 or 9 or so that kind of border this little area, little seating area. Let's see. Let's get it. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the cushions out on the sectional too. Good. So let's talk a little bit about spring maintenance for the pond. So there's two things that's really important. Pond detoxifier. So this just takes out like any unwanted irons, minerals, all that. It neutralizes the ammonia. So like the water, when it evaporates, we have to obviously fill it back up. So it's very hard and chlorinated water. So this just kind of neutralizes all of that unwanted stuff that's bad for the fish. So I put like 2 to 3 squirts or pumps of this in there, and it's really good. It will clear up the pond. And then this is beneficial bacteria. So this is the Aquascape beneficial bacteria concentrate. Helps support the nitrogen cycle in ponds to reduce maintenance and provide clean, clear, and healthy water conditions, safe for fish, plants, and animals. It says maintain a balanced pond ecosystem, weekly maintenance. So I put 1 scoop of this in the skimmer itself, and I'll show you what it looks like. And then I put 1 scoop where the waterfall, where it has a lot of circulation. It looks just kind of like sand. And I'll show you how I do it. In my other garden video, I had mentioned a lot of different plants that I have around the garden in the back. This is called a water dock, and it's a marginal. It's sitting, or a bog plant, if you will, but it sits on that rock, like the first shelf of rock right there, and it's really pretty. It's has like a reddish stem, purple, burgundy with green. It's really pretty. Oh my goodness. So I don't know if y'all remember, this is my Ann's yellow raspberry. Look how much it's grown. And then I don't know if y'all remember that asparagus that was so little. Look how big that asparagus is. Just in a few days from my other video that I've posted. This is a blackberry bush. There's like a little growth right there. There's a little growth right there. And let me check this one over here. Nothing over here yet, but it's still green. Still green, so any day now that should start blooming. Look at our blueberry bush. There's a little update. Whoa, isn't that cool? I am going to put the bird feeder up today. Now all we need is like a hanging basket with a pretty flower right here. We have it's called a Tancho Sanke, has a red dot on it. So they're coming out to play a little bit. Hopefully more come out so you can see them today. Alright, next thing's really cool. This is called, I'll put it up on the screen. It starts with an S, but it's like a Venus flytrap, and I overwinterized it. So I'm gonna get it out of this. We just put it in some water in the sink, and we're gonna put it in the koi pond. I'm gonna actually put some fertilizer in there. It's called Thrive. And this is a Venus flytrap. Obviously, I don't think it made it, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it out where we normally put it and place it right here in this little nook. Let's see, it gets a little bit of drip from that rock in full sun. So this did wonderful being overwinterized. We just kept it in our garage. That came with a lot of like creeping Jenny. I think we'll cut around all that and pick out like the deadness, the leaves, because we have some like new growth coming. Then I'm going to use this. It's called Thrive Aquatic Plant Fertilizer, and I also will put this in our lily pad. What are they called? Like water lilies. Oh my gosh! Hold on, y'all. Look, they are out. Look at that. They're saying, feed me. So I'm going to feed them today too. Hopefully they won't be like too scared and they'll come up to the surface and stuff. But yeah, that's exciting. So what I was saying, this is, I'll put this in I have a pot. It's kind of like fibrous. It's not plastic. And it sits in the pond, like at the bottom of the floor of the pond. I'll probably put these in that, and so it'll help it grow and bloom and stuff. But it's easy application. You just push it in there. It contains the essential nutrients, and it's just simple dose tablets. I'll show you what they look like. Kind of looks like vitamins or something. I don't want to touch it with my bare hands, but that's what they look like. And I'll just put it in there. I'll show you how I do it. I'll just pull off. A little cicada. Okay. I don't know if I need to cut those. I'm not cutting all of them. That just kind of makes me nervous. I'm just going to do what my heart tells me. Obviously, like these are like dead. Those look, I'm not sure what those are. Those don't look like I'm not sure if this thing flowers or not. I can't remember. I'm telling you, I'm like new to this gardening stuff. I'm just doing it as I go. This. Hey. This too. This. One more. This. No, it's pretty good. This one. Alright. Doesn't that look... Alright, does that not look better? So, I'm going to take these tablets. I'm going to do 2. And I'm just going to kind of like shove them in there. And let's watch it set sail. That's good for the spring and summer. That's the lily pad. Oh. Nope. They're still a little skittish. These are lobelia cardinal plants. I think I'm going to trim up too a little bit. I don't know if you can see here, but there's tiny little purple sprouts coming up. Those are balloon flowers. So I think I'm going to transplant those today too. Put them in the ground. Plant those balloon flowers right here. Gosh, I wish everything was this easy. So if you can tell, here they are. There's that one. Oh, and there's a little earthworm. I should have put him back there. But here's the other ones. They'll be really pretty right here. And I'm going to be like Steve Irwin. This is our goat over here, eating grass. Who needs a lawnmower when you have a goat? A pet goat. No, they say when a dog eats grass, their stomach is upset. So hopefully, Albus, is your tummy upset? He's about to probably make himself feel better. Leave him over there. So last year I'd put this border down, one, to make a barrier for this mulch because it's sloped, so when it rains it would wash the mulch away. And then I wanted it to be kind of formal, so it's actually a shape of a butterfly. I don't know if you saw in my last video of the garden, but I did an aerial shot and you could probably see there, people say it's either a butterfly or a tooth. But I'm just going to take this up so that way the grass can grow, and if we want to do something like a parterre garden, put like a pretty fountain in the middle, we can do that. But I think it's time for this to come up. So these strawberries that were here, I actually split them up into two and planted them here and one here with our blueberries. So we have strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and blackberries. Here is an update on the Brunnera. Our heuchera is in full force. Holy moly. They are definitely starting to come out. I think only two did not make it. I'm gonna cut these Lorope or Lirope, cut those down flush to the ground. And these Russian sage, they're already putting on some green new growth, and I'm gonna move these over here. First things first, we're going to cut back all of this Lorope or Lirope. I don't know what you call it. I hate to do that because it's pretty green. But I think it'll be so much more healthy for it to get a haircut. There's so much more green growth that I see that this growth from last year, which is probably not allowing it to get the proper sun that it needs. So it just needs a good haircut. And if you don't know, I'm actually a hairstylist in real life. It's my profession. So I enjoy giving, yes, you can say, people and things haircuts. And sometime in the near future, I'm going to remulch everything too. Now, I think that looks so much better. Alright, next thing we're going to do, there's 3 Russian sage. I want to trim those back because this is dead and it's already putting on new growth. I'm going to transplant them. Because these azalea bushes will really mature, and obviously the lavender got a lot more big than I thought it was going to. So these just need to come out. We have another home for them, so that's good. This is our south garden with all of our cut wildflowers, and so I think they'll really naturalize pretty here. I'll be super gentle, try to find the best opening that I can. They already have a pretty good root system. I'm very happy with how they look. Alright, looks fantastic. I'm very happy with how it looks. So we are in the north garden. This is our shade garden, as you can see. A little bit. So where we had that border, the butterfly shape or whatever, we're going to use that instead of the stone like the south garden. We're just going to do that because it's going to be a little bit more cost effective. So we're going to go ahead and pull this and do like maybe a cute design. And like I said, we're going to do the no-till method. So once we get that, we have a bunch of Amazon boxes that we need to break down. We'll flatten those, put on top, then we'll do compost and topsoil. So you can watch us do that. Alright, so just finished spray painting the border, and I took this stake with the some twine or thread around it, and it's 4 feet long. So what I did, I stuck it in there, and this is kind of like a half circumference of the circle, and I just went around. So then I went apex to apex, 6 feet, stuck it in there, and then did this circle. So now I have a good outline for this liner, or what is this called? Outline. Border for the border. So now I'm getting this border in place with these stakes, and I'm going about probably 6 inches. I'm just following the outline of where I spray painted. And this is what the finished product looks like. I'm very excited to get started with the no-till method. Put my cardboard boxes down. It's imperative to water and make the cardboard boxes wet, and then you can put the compost and lay the topsoil on top of that and start planting. So as you can see, the border is not perfectly in line with the spray paint that was kind of my form or what I was supposed to go off of, but I did it for aesthetic appeal to make it look the best way possible. And when I do plant hostas and ferns and stuff, shade plants, I'm going to plant them close to the border, so I hope that the plants and the grass will be kind of uniform, so you won't be able to see the border. I don't know if you can tell, but I think that the bacteria is already working and it already looks like 10 times more clear. So, did I get everything done I wanted to today? No. Did I get a lot done? Yes, I'm tired. I hope you enjoyed this video, and one thing was on my list, weed. That's the number one thing I didn't do. I didn't pull one weed. But you know what? This is only March. It's still winter time. It's not even springtime yet. But I'm excited for you to see the koi pond come to life. My berry bushes. I'm really excited about that. And I got the part of my shade garden bordered. So we're ready to do the no-till method and start pulling up hostas and ferns, which are back here. I'm going to pull those and plant something else. But I hope you enjoy this video. Like and subscribe, comment. I want to talk to y'all, and I hope you have a wonderful weekend.